would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the Wiregrass of Alabama in Troy and home to the Troy Trojans. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started.
Make some noise for your Trojans.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Troy's offense has the ball first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's French. Using his feet to buy time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Helms. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22.
At the 22-yard line. First down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
20. First and goal, Georgia Southern.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Number
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 72 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Higgins. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Makes the catch. And he's wrestled to the ground. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Knocked off his feet. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's French. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first down. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll start the third quarter with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Off play action. Pressure coming. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. It'll be a draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak it. The sneak scores it. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
Troy, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and... He's going to throw deep right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. There he goes. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. To throw, it's Crowder. Using the quick game. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody.
Gets away from one, he's got space. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Thomas.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
A quick tackle made, but he's got play for the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Now from inside the red zone. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw, it's French. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Good enough for a first down.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go